Good evening, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Welcome back to the channel. This is the East Coast National recap video. Always look forward to it every single year. This was no different than the previous years in terms of expectations, which are always exceeded. But this was kind of special because this one I got to hang out with John Mangini as he was visiting from South Carolina, so it was cool to hang out with him. And he was disappointed that he thinks I'm a bad influence because he spent a lot of money. There's going to be a For Collectors video showcasing the highlights from Mangini walking the floor and some cool deals that came about. So that's going to be a separate video on the For Collectors channel that should be released on Thursday. You'll probably see the cards by then because I imagine he will probably publish his own video showcasing the cards. But this kind of gives you a little bit of excitement to see the deals actually being done in person and just to walk in the floor with Mangini at the East Coast National. Me personally, I did make some purchases, as I generally always do. Traded away some cards to apply towards two big purchases that I made. And then a new project, which I'm starting slowly. It's going to develop over time. But enough talking. Let's jump into the recap. Hope you guys enjoy it. I will see you back shortly to showcase the purchases.
I love that set.
Yeah, I do too. I always did. No, that's
That's Mathewson. Yeah, man, that is him, man. Holy man, the size that. It's pretty cool.
That's your man.
It is.
You need to get it.
It's gonna go for a lot more than I can afford, man.
Oh, come on.
I don't have that money.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Especially the stuff you bought early.
Is it all PSA?
One of the rarest sets in the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The full set of 172 cards
What
is
do you
being sold in the auction.
What do you expect it to sell for?
I didn't know any better.
I was going to
guess about 1.2.
Now a dealer should win it. Like if it goes for 800K, the breakdown is about 1.2. If you go card by card. Yeah. So his idol was amazing. And to his dying day, Willie Mays.
I joke with everybody. I thought she was sucking analysts.
He said, I think you might come back.
Every twice a year, and people are always.
I'll be out there too, so.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
Exactly.
a bummer. Ash is not here today?
He's coming right back.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
He was at the Javits show. And
Yeah,
he's driving
yeah.
back, so it's probably gonna take him like, I don't know, 45 an hour.
Okay.
Okay, anybody with the Harold Baines autograph ticket up to number 50?
Can I take a look at these two Mathewsons, the Polo Ground teams? Thanks, man.
How's it going?
How are you?
Great.
Anybody with the Harold Baines autograph ticket?
What's that?
When do you expect that guy back?
Jay should be back.
Hey, what was the card that was 3,100 that he said just no lower than 3? What was
That was that $3,500 card.
the 3,500? I thought it was 3,100.
I thought it was a $3,100 card.
Okay.
And then I said, like, didn't you say 3K for this card? He was like, yeah, the one for 3,500. I was like, yeah.
I was thinking, for some reason,
I thought it was 31. No, because he changed the price. That's what
Harold
it
Baines.
was. It was 31. He changed it to 35.
which card was this?
How you doing, man?
So, I think it was a Robinson.
Is it so?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
we
saw the
did?
other.
Okay.
Probably a $10 card. Probably the least
Probably
expensive
so,
card
yeah.
in the whole
I'd
thing.
say
but
so.
That's all I need.
How much do you want for the whole binder? I'm serious. Except this card right here is fake.
Did you see the new Willie I picked up?
No, no. Look at that, man.
Is
It's
that
nice.
gorgeous?
That's very nice.
With a tab.
Very nice.
I'll right end up with you.
I think. Want to head over there? Let's go. Yeah, let's see
This is all right.
Yeah, I know. But hey, when you figure it costs you that to put it in the flat, It drives me crazy when people put it up for less than what it costs. You know, it's like
Maybe I'll just, if I can spread them out.
Yeah, so why don't you give me all the green ones that are in there?
These are the doubles.
Those are the doubles.
I think Schultz is a Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, home run Baker is a single one. Lefty Gomez.
I assume you tried to put the nicer ones already on the top loaders.
No, I ran out of top loaders. Yeah. Like this one.
Ticket for Corey Kluber up to 40. Corey Kluber up to 40.
Another team issue.
Please come up to the stage.
This is super cool.
Even a bicycle.
So no, it's not him with a bicycle. This is a roll fast bicycle, and he did a promotion. You can find there's other promotional materials. Like I had a poster at one point with roll fast in his rookie year. This I believe is a contact print from the promotion. And then there's a couple more team issues.
This is from, I think, the one with the New York Giants, 55, 54.
You know what? I didn't even get to research them yet, but it's very possible. Yeah.
I think I did.
That's
a
early.
buddy of mine has one as well. It's like 55.
You know what that is? That one I've never even seen before.
Anything on the back?
No.
It's got to be another team issue or J Publishing. Or?
I would think so, and I'm pretty familiar. You know, at least like I've seen it before, kind of thing. I don't recall ever seeing that before.
It's got to be like in the.
I got the Kellogg's backpack,
Nice.
1971.
Yeah.
And McGregor.
That's pretty cool,
That's a
man.
pretty tough one.
McGregor, yeah.
That's a rare car.
I was going to call you over, man, because you should take a look.
I had it. How we doing?
1923.
Sit back if you want 81 top.
Buy cheaper
for a baseball card.
Baseball card chain got it for 25.
I will buy him from there. They got paid shipping and everything. With him? Yeah, like $10.
You didn't have to say 2 words. You could just like to look at him and can tell he's gonna come off like an ass.
If the guy's tired, then he might just get like
Wax
like
box.
back in time or something. He might get
That's a U.S. Treasury Department card. What is it? Yeah.
here.
Mike Lanning stage.
I'm in New Jersey.
So please move over, get on the side. Otherwise, we're not going to be calling people up here, and we're all going to be calling by numbers. So all of you that are looking at me saying, what the hell is this guy talking about? You need to be on this side of the barricades. When the guests come out, we're going to be calling by numbers.
Make sure he does that with that Henderson.
1 through 10, and 10 through 20, and that goes for all of our guests. But we're not going to call anybody up here if you
really rarely see anybody, you know? Instead of runs.
So the debate is, do you white auto or
There's one I want.
what is it?
I'll do it. Do it with me because I'll never be able to find the receipt.
So like, that's, I don't know why they took me on.
Pretty cool. Definitely for you. I can afford it.
Like, it's just like,
I always want to catch Alex's table. It's good stuff.
I submitted one of these.
Anybody with an autograph ticket for 4 years up to 5-0. Come on up to the stage.
I was pretty psyched. This is a recent pickup. I don't know if you saw what's special. Did you see what's special about it?
Well, it looks a little different to me, but
Read the top. It's autographed. Oh, okay. It's autographed.
oh,
It's one of 3.
Rick need.
It's the double-sided one, much harder than the single.
Yeah.
welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. So again, it was really, really awesome to, walk the floor and get a lay of things, see a lot of familiar faces, see a lot of familiar dealers. Got a chance to see Mookie and Pete and Mike as well and a number of other people as well. Garrett from Ballpark Memories was there, hanging out with Ash and his crew. So let's start there. Let's start with Ash. I made a trade of a bunch of slab cards that I've had in my inventory, plus a cash kicker, to acquire not one but 2 Mathewson cards. First one is the 1914 Polo Grounds game card of Christy Mathewson. I thought this one looked excellent, and so I decided to go. There were 2 of them, and decided to go with this one. Pretty awesome. I always love getting a playing days card, even though this was at the end of his career. He wasn't nearly as effective as a pitcher as he was early in his career, but he did have a good season, 1914. Just the Giants underperformed, but this is pretty cool. I especially like the back of it because it shows a great look of the Polo Grounds. And again, just celebrates the Giants. So this was one piece applied to the trade. The other one is the bigger card, in my opinion. And John was with me during this. Mangini was with me during the trade. And he was very much in favor of me getting both of these. Here we have the 1909 American Caramelli 90 Christy Mathewson. For those that don't know, there's a variation. I believe that the more common one is the one here with the 2 T's in his name. The slightly tougher one spells his name correctly. This is the one that spells it incorrectly with 2 T's. But this wasn't part of the game plan, but I decided let's accomplish getting a special edition tobacco card on top of the Polo Grounds game card. Been on a real Mathewson kick, just like I was on a Mays kick a couple months ago. Here's the back. Very special. Love the baseball bats in an X, the glove, the ball. The way this back looks. And you gotta just love the horizon kind of cutting across his chest with the sun and the sky and the field behind him, kind of in the middle of his windup. Doesn't really look like him, which is funny, but that's just how tobacco cards, yeah, that's just how this one, or the caramel cards, is kind of laid out. So cool piece. Got these through Ash. Really nice pieces. Now, John Mangini, as we all know him, is a spontaneous person when he goes to shows. That's his strategy is no strategy. Whatever kind of strikes him, whatever cards find him is the way he kind of goes about it. And I'm glad he had a good time. And he found some good stuff, which I'm sure you're going to see shortly. Now, I find that projects sometimes find me. And so I decided that I want to try to collect every portrait of the New York Giants from the T206 set. I figured that'd be a fun project. This business of finding the 68 Bazooka Seaver can drive me crazy. And I feel like it's best that I keep an open mind because I know it's going to be there at some point. But why not try to add a little bit of flavor to the Christy Mathewson collection of building by adding on the portraits of the New York Giants from the T206 set. So I was talking about this player recently because of his base running mistake. Now, when we look back in history, he's known as Bonehead, his nickname, because of this mistake. But he was a young player, excited. They thought the Giants just won. He didn't run to second base. Johnny Evers called him out on it, called the umpire. And what's funny is that the Cubs were playing the Pirates, about 2.5 weeks prior, and the same thing happened where the Pirates scored a game-winning run. The runner, I can't remember his name, on first didn't go to second, and Johnny Evers tried to call the umpire out and say, "Hey, this is in the rules. He needs to run to second, even if the runner in third crosses the plate." At the time, the umpires didn't pursue it with the commissioner, and the Pirates got that win. Fast forward, the Giants have the exact same scenario strikes, Cubs and Giants. Johnny Evers calls out the umpire and says, hey, Merkel didn't run to second. And after the celebration with the fans running on the field, the umpires reverse the call, and ultimately the Giants lose. I feel bad that Merkel had to live with this for the rest of his life. He had a nice career and a hell of a good portrait. Got this for a nice price. Really beautiful looking Merkel. Not a bad player either. Just an unfortunate story. The Merkel boner, I think is what it's called. So many disastrous endings to ball games with the Giants. Seem to have some bad luck at times. And Merkel, unfortunately, is the butt end of one of those. Nevertheless, I figure this would be a good start to a project. Because I can find a lot of these Giants portraits for a pretty good price. And I thought this was my last find of the evening. I thought this was worth it. So it'll add to the Mathewson up here. It's kind of hard to tell because the light is so bright, but that about wraps it up for the pickups. So like I mentioned, Thursday, there'll be a video published of the four collectors with me walking with John on the floor. Kind of get like a bird's eye view of seeing how John negotiates, or just seeing John make pickups. That would be fun. And also just kind of him seeing the experience of the show. I submitted an SGC order as well. And hopefully we'll get that back in about 2.5 weeks as they were projecting. But until then, I will be checking in on Thursday as well for our cardboard and cold ones. And I'm sure there'll be other things sprinkled in throughout the week. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care.